Hello, people. Welcome to Educators. Good morning. Today, I just want to talk about side hustle, part two. Yes, that a fashion designer or anybody in this life can do. Yes. All right. Yeah. Before I forget, we'll be talking about side hustle. Side hustle, part two. Yeah, we'll be talking about side hustle, part two. We'll be sharing together. Yes, yes, side hustle part two. Today, the side hustle that we're going to talk about is all about you going into farming. As a fashion designer, don't limit yourself. You can manage your time and you think about going into farming. Farming is another business, is another lucrative business that doesn't keep someone hunger or stranded. You can farm, you can get your farm product and cook. It will economize or help you manage your money again. In the side of the part two we are going into is all about farming one. I'll be talking about that a fashion designer or anybody on earth can go into aside from your work, your normal work. So that is, we'll be talking about farming is number one that we'll be talking about today. Farming is going to be number one. Farming is going to be number one. Farming one. Yeah, going into farming, it's a big advantage. It's something that will give you money and it's something that will give you food at the end of the day. So it's going into farming is another thing that I would suggest for anyone in, especially in our country here in Nigeria, should go into. Farming is another business, even though you are into government work. Our big men today, they are into farming. A lot of them are into farming. And farming is not something you will do with big amount of money. It is something that you can start with the little you have, then you grow. Going into farming is something very lucrative. It's something that pays. So that is number one. Then the second one we are talking about today is going to be, what is it called? Like, should I say poultry? Either poultry or animal husbandry. Or let me just break it down like this. You go into livestock, like you start rearing of animals like goats. I know cow is very big and to have a space for that is going to be difficult. So you start with going into goats. Chicken, I don't advise chicken much because it has stress. The stress in chicken, before you know, you buy chicken before you know they have died. So you going into livestock, and livestock business is very good. You buy them from small, you rear them to become big, and they start producing. Before you know, you have one, two. Before you know, you have 10 livestock. Like going into goats, rearing of even pig business also, but it's not easy, but it's something to look into. Pig also, it's a good business to go into also. Pig these days, if you want to buy pig currently, I think pig is in some states here in Nigeria, pig should be around 150, in some places 200 for big. Then if you get it cheap, maybe it's 80 something thousand. So pig also is something to consider, but it's also very stressful. Goat, I think goat is very preferable because me, if I'll go into it full time, I think I'll be buying more goats, thinking of getting rams. It's something that pays. When it comes to season like Christmas time, before you know, they will be rushing it. Before you know, you don't blow. So that's just it. So it's another thing to consider. So our side hustle part two that we're talking about is, the first one is going into farming. Consider farming is something that pays very well now like this. And even though you did not go for selling, you want to just, if you harvest your crops, you can still keep them for consumption. It will save you a lot. To save you a lot. Then going into, what is it called, rearing of livestock, like rearing of animals, is another thing to consider. So without further ado, these are the little points that I want to just share today. Please, if you find this interesting, if you find this benefiting, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Hit the button, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much. God bless us. Subsequent time, I'll be coming with another video. I know this video is very short. Bear with me. I just want to make it very short. I don't want to make it that long. But if you have any topic, if you have question, you can still drop it on my comment box below. Thank you very much. Peace.